Have you ever watched someone be unfairly left out again and again until one day you just couldn't stay quiet anymore? That's what happened to me. This is a story about family, favoritism, and standing up for someone when no one else will. My name is Mia. I'm 23 years old, and I recently got into a massive fight with my brother's fiancée, Lacey, because she made the cruel decision to not invite our youngest sibling, my little brother Max, to their wedding. And the reason? He's not mature enough. Max is 16. Let me explain. I come from a big, very close-knit family. I have an older brother, Drew, who's 26, and a set of 16-year-old twins, Caroline and Max. Max has always been different from the rest of us in a good way. He's incredibly bright, artistically gifted, and kind-hearted. But our parents, well, they never really appreciated that. My dad was a football star back in the day, and Drew followed in his footsteps. Max, however, didn't, and for that, he's always felt like the odd one out. Lacey, my brother Drew's fiancée, is someone I've never really clicked with. She's polite on the surface, but she has a history of making passive-aggressive comments, especially toward Max. That being said, I didn't think much of it until last week. We were sitting down, casually chatting about the wedding planning when she pulled out her seating chart. I was helping her go through names when something odd stood out. Max's name wasn't anywhere. I paused and asked, "Hey, where's Max?" She didn't even flinch. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "He's not going to be there." I was stunned. "You mean he's not in the wedding party?" "No," she replied. "He's not invited." I stared at her, thinking maybe I'd misheard. This is a family-oriented wedding. She's inviting distant cousins, friends' toddlers, even some neighbors' kids. Max is immediate family. A sweet, respectful 16-year-old. Why would he be excluded? When I pressed for an explanation, she said it was because Carolyn is more mature. She's a girl. At that point, something snapped in me. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Max is more mature than most adults I know. He doesn't party, doesn't talk back, and honestly, he's handled the coldness from our family. With so much quiet strength, I raised my voice. I confronted her. I told her she was being unfair and cruel, and that she had no right to treat Max like he didn't belong. She brushed me off like I was overreacting. But then she started crying right. As my brother Drew walked in, of course, he rushed to her side and gave me the nastiest glare. Once Lacey went inside, Drew and I got into a full-on argument. He said I was being insensitive, that Lacey is under stress, and that I should just stay out of it. I told him this isn't just about wedding stress, this is about a pattern of disrespect toward Max. Drew didn't care. He called me an ass for yelling at Lacey and walked off. We haven't spoken since, and Max? He doesn't even know he's been excluded. I haven't had the heart to tell him yet. Now I'm stuck wondering, did I go too far? Should I have handled it more calmly? Maybe, but I'm tired of seeing Max get pushed aside while everyone else pretends it's okay. Sometimes doing the right thing means standing up, even if it makes people uncomfortable. So I ask you, was I wrong? Was I the bad guy for finally saying something? Let me know in the comments, and if you've ever been in a similar family situation. I'd love to hear your story too.